What's up, guys? Bringing you an update of the 55-gallon softy tank. Haven't brought you one with the softy tank in a while. The front glass is a little dirty. I've only cleaned it once or twice since I set it up. The tank is doing actually really well. Excuse me. I'm not going through the ugly tank syndrome, I guess is what I call it, where I get a ton of cyano, just crazy diatoms. Went through a little bloom and that was it, and now everything is doing fine. Just so you guys know that's not me. So anyways, the tank is doing great. Let me scoop my chair up. Yeah, got the two damsels in here still. That one there, I got some dragon's breath stuck to the power head. I moved this power head, was in the 220. I put it in this tank just because this tank had almost no flow, so now you can see it's got some flow. Tyree polyping toadstool doing great. Dirty glass. Green Nephthya also doing well. My hair algae on this rock, it's really weird. Just this rock, it won't go away. I'll pull some off and keep on pulling it off as it grows back. But this is the only rock that this shit keeps growing on. Everything else is cleared up, so I don't know. It's like a hybrid, I don't know, algae. The mushrooms are doing really good. My buddy said he might give me some Xenia to put in this tank. I got some polyps here growing on the glass, as well as this Kenya tree has anchored itself to the glass. There, I don't know if it'll zoom in on it. So I got a Kenya tree attached to the glass up front. But the Kenya tree was in the 220, and wasn't doing great. The 220 is too clean for softies now, I think. My Tyree polyping toadstool in the 220 isn't looking too hot. I'm shaking a lot. So, yeah, so this one, took it out of the 220, put it in here, and it's like tripled in size. It's insane. This is a dirty-ass tank. I haven't even tested this tank, but I can only imagine. I'm sure it's dirty. So yeah, this Kenya tree is doing good. Got dragon's breath. This was in the 220 also. I couldn't get it to stay anywhere in the 220. The 220 just has too high a flow, and I couldn't get this stuff to stay. It ended up becoming more of a nuisance catching this stuff, always floating around the tank, so it's in here now. I'd love to have this in the 220, man, big time, but it's just not working, so it's in here now. And the coat coral. Still got the same rock in here. Still running the same filtration. Got the AquaClear 50 on here. Or, I said AquaClear, didn't I? Well, if I didn't, AquaClear 50 on here. I have another Aqueon 5575 that I might put on this side, but this tank seems to be doing very well with what's in here right now. And of course I moved the 6025 in here. So yeah, the tank's doing good, guys. I just figured I'd give you guys a little something with this tank because it's been a while. The auto top off is a pain in the ass. It takes forever for this tank to evaporate, and this doesn't take like maybe a quarter inch or whatever of evaporation before it starts filling up. This takes like an inch and a half before it starts refilling. So this thing loses a couple gallons of water. So it's a good auto top off. It seems pretty fail safe. It works off water suction or water pressure, both either or. Just for 55, as this being the auto top off without a sump is kind of a pain. So yeah, guys, here is the 55-gallon softy tank. Still doing really good. So I will see y'all in the next update. Peace.